torpedo. And Jaelan Phillips has a couple of sacks.
Jaelan Phillips joined me today. Jaelan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic.
Phillips came in like a torpedo. And Jaelan Phillips has a couple of sacks.
You kind of broke social media the other day. The image came out of you after practice looking good. I'm curious, man. What's the workout regimen you have to put in to get looking like that?
Man, it's a cumulative effect, man. It's years of lifting. Really, I guess ever since I got to the U, I really started to kind of focus back on my body, and ever since then, it's my kind of mantra is just to do more than what's required of me all the time. So, obviously we got our lifts in the weight room, but afterwards, whether it's arms, whether it's core, whether it's some extra stuff, I'm always doing that. So, man, a lot of it plays into diet as well. I mean, I've been huge on my diet for the last couple of years. So, yeah, man, just trying to be the best I can and just, have the best performance on the field. So, you got to look the part.
That's right. Going to year 3 now, last year, valuable playoff experience for this team. Just curious from your perspective, young guy kind of coming into your own in the league now. What was that experience like for you and the team? Not just the playoff game, but down the stretch, getting all those really important games. What do you think that does for the 2023 Dolphins?
Yeah, I think it's huge. Just preps us to be in that big spotlight. I think getting the exposure, feeling that playoff environment was really great for us. So it definitely kind of makes us hungry. It's like once you get a taste of it, you really want to get back to it. So I'm excited.
Speaking of a taste of, we have a game in Germany this year. You told me before we got on the camera here, you did some traveling in Europe back when you were a youth. Mm-hmm. I'm curious, are you excited to get back? And what parts of Europe did you go to when you were younger?
Yeah, I'm super excited to get back. I'm a huge traveling fanatic. I'm just trying to go all over the world. So I actually went to Germany when I was probably 12 or so. My sister and I flew out there because my aunt was stationed out on an army base out there. So we went to Germany, a couple cities in Germany. We did the Netherlands, we did Luxembourg, Austria, France. So yeah, culture.
Well,
Thanks, shout out to my parents.
Yeah, coast to coast guy too, UCLA, Miami, all the stuff. So obviously coming here this season, new defensive coordinator Vic Fangio. I'm curious what excites you about playing in his defense?
Oh man, I'm just excited because you've seen all the success he's had in the past, obviously with the D-line, linebackers, back end. So I'm just excited to see it all come together. I think we needed something fresh, and with the group of guys that we have and how close we are, I think that it's just that one missing piece, a couple missing pieces. So I'm excited to see what happens. We've been gelling great so far, and I think it's gonna be a great season.
You've been really well known for your work in the community down here so far. Your first couple of years in South Florida. What have you been up to lately? I know you're a big part of the DCC. How's that been going for you?
Yeah, it's been great. I'm being a board member again this year. Did another 100 miles again this year. So yeah, it doesn't get any better each time I do it. So, but it's an amazing cause. I'll do it 10 times over if I had to.
When you do football workout, it doesn't prepare you for a bike ride, right?
At all.
So
being hunched over in the saddle for 5.5 hours is something you really can't prepare for unless you are an active bike rider.
Absolutely.
So maybe I'll train a little bit more this offseason.
Well, it's very admirable.